What's up everybody, Funnel Doc here. So today we're going to be talking about how to avoid bad clients. Now the one thing that I want you to think about when you're running a funnel agency or any type of agency as a whole there are a scale of clients. Now the number one thing that I first tell someone that they have to be able to be considered a good client is either sales or they have to have traffic. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Now, first of all, realize that if someone doesn't have sales or traffic, that they're very new. And because of that, you coming on as the agency that's going to promote them is solely responsible for their success. And that's a lot to go on your shoulders, and it's a lot of pressure, and it's hard to actually get good results for someone like that. So we want to make sure they have sales or traffic. They can have, and it doesn't have to be a lot. Like it could be 10,000. It doesn't have to be 100,000 or a million a month. It just needs to be some type of sales or traffic. And when I say traffic, it needs to be like a Facebook following where they already have maybe ads set up and they have traffic going to their site, but it's not converting. To get a good client, you always want them to have sales or traffic. Now, the other thing I want you to think about when picking out clients is you want to go for easy clients. You want to go for things like dentist, chiropractors. You want to go for like gyms, like CrossFit gyms. You want to go for things like med spas or any of these places where they have treatments where people are paying a high level. You want to think of something like this, because here's the difference between, say, this and, say, the bad clients you want. Now, these are bad clients that you don't want to have to deal with. First of all, no one that has no traffic or no sales. Those are bad clients. The second thing are like coaching and consulting. Now, these are a big thing that's going on right now. It's a big trend that's happening, or coaching and consulting. Now, as an agency, the problem with taking on clients that are selling like coaches, consulting, or even a course is you have to now bridge the gap from someone that's like, it's a shift. Realize that if someone wants to get a tooth pulled or their back cracked or get in shape, there's a very limited number of places they go. They go to the gym, they go to the dentist. It's not like if I have a toothache, I'm like, oh, what dentist do I go to? It's not, oh, do I go to the dentist or the doctor or somewhere else? It's very specific. Whereas a coach or consultant, if I come in, not only do I have to convince them that that is a coach for you, but I have to actually make a shift or state belief, which is much harder to do. So for anyone where you're having to make a major shift happen, this is a bad client or clients you want to avoid. You want easy clients, and you want clients that have a high ROI. And what I mean by that is, of course, return on investment. But when you have a client that, say, it's like a $35 product, you're trying to charge them, $1,500 a month to take care of their services. What do they have to sell, like 200 of them, or at least 100 to even make a profit at all? So there's a high return. A lot of these have to be sold, whereas if I'm working for something like a med spa or a CrossFit gym, where the average person is at a CrossFit gym, they pay roughly $150 a month. Now let's say that the average CrossFit gym person stays for 8 months. That means the average customer to a CrossFit gym is 8 times 5 is 40, so that's equal to $1,250 if my math is right. So with that, you know that you can easily charge a gym like this $1,500 a month to maintain their account, when you only have to make one sale or 1 1/10 of a sale to be able to actually provide for that customer. So you want to make sure that they're high ROI clients. Like another one, it's a great one, would be some type of like doctor services. if you're talking like a plastic surgeon or something like that, where one boob job could be like $5,000 to $10,000. Sorry, breast augmentation could be $5,000 to $10,000. So if you're charging like $1,500, you close one of those, you just made them $3,500 in profit. So you always want to make sure you go after high ROI clients, avoiding the clients that you're going to have to make a huge shift and a huge belief. So when you're going after your clients, make sure they have the traffic. Make sure, let's list this out, make sure they have traffic or sales. Traffic or sales. Make sure they're easy clients. You don't want to have to make a huge shift to someone, convince them that this is the way to go. You just want them to convince this is the best way to go. So again, if we're talking about a gym, you don't want to have to convince them that they need to work out and get in shape. They already know that. They're hot traffic or warm traffic. You just need to now convince them that this gym that you're representing is the best gym for them. The other thing is, you're going to find a lot of these people that are sending traffic to their sites are sending it to websites. And as we know, websites are dead. So you just have to get there and tell them and explain to them how funnels are the way. So we want traffic or sales. We want easy clients, and we want high ROI clients. The return on investment clients. The more that you can make by getting one sale for this client, the easier it's going to be for you as an agency to provide value for these people. So I hope this helped to give you an idea on what type of clients you want to get and what type of clients you want to avoid, so that you're able to make big bucks and help your clients to be successful. With that, Funnel Doc out.